Hi, I'm Fred Brink, Chief of District Operations Support for the Gulf of Mexico region of the Bureau of Safety and Environmental Enforcement, also known as BSEE. BSEE's blowout preventer systems and well control rule, often called just the well control rule, is one of the 4 rules enacted over the last several years to address safety in drilling operations. In accordance with executive and secretarial orders, BSEE proposed revisions to the well control rule in May of 2018. I served on the team that completed the regulatory review, considered more than 118,000 public comments received, and has now finalized the revisions. In this video, we will discuss a key technical aspect of the rule, the requirements for drilling margins. First, what is a drilling margin? The term drilling margin refers to the range of pressures between the estimated pressure of fluids in a hydrocarbon reservoir, called the pore pressure, and the pressure required to fracture the rock formation. Another important term to note is drilling fluid, also called drilling mud. Drilling mud is a mixture of fluids and solids that is used to control pore pressure around the wellbore and maintain well control and stability. A safe drilling margin is the pressure between the estimated pore pressure and the fracture gradient with the mud weight taken into account. In the well control rule, BSEE has made 2 revisions to the provisions addressing drilling margins. Number 1. BSEE has not revised the default half a pound per gallon margin. However, BSEE is allowing operators to submit the required justification at an earlier date than application for permit to drill. Number 2, BSEE has adopted API 92L, a safety bulletin addressing challenges associated with maintaining drilling margins, for use as an aid for operators in deciding how to safely drill ahead when the margin cannot be maintained. You may be wondering what is the impact of the revisions to the drilling margin requirement is, and rest assured, what has not changed is just as important as what has changed. First of all, the rule continues to require safe drilling practices for all offshore oil and gas companies. There is no reduction in the safety of operations as a result of the revision process. BSEE's thorough review of drilling permit applications and considerations of requests remains the same. What's different now is that the revised rule allows operators to approach BSEE before a permit to drill is submitted. The operator's performance, analog data, offset well data will be used to justify the appropriate drilling margin. This more flexible approach takes into consideration the wide variety of well conditions offshore while maintaining hole stability and safe operations. All of BSEE's revisions to the requirements for the well control rule are in alignment with the administration's goals of making regulations safer and smarter, protecting workers and the environment, and securing America's energy future. Thank you for your time and your interest in America's energy future.